And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port here on a Wednesday. Barnes and Tony, once again, what's going on, brother?
Not much, dude. Excited to be back, dude. You know, a little bit of the day off yesterday, which is fine, dude. But hey, dude, you got a lot of sports to talk about, I guess. I wasn't here yesterday, so that's kind of cool. And then, yeah, dude, excited to hear about your moments at UBS last night.
Yes, we will get into that. Me and Alan had a great time at the game and saw a lot of young talent on the ice, with Schaefer and Celebrini. Kind of ironic. They both ended up scoring. But we'll get to that in a second.
But
I just see a couple comments. If we want to lead off there, an Erndini.
Yeah, dude, he's in the house. He says, "You're tough, Laker L. We need more than just Reeves and Luka. LeBron, first time in his career, right? Missing an opening night. Need more from Ayton and Smart. I don't understand why Dalton Connect didn't see any minutes. So tough way to start the season. I feel like that's like Michael Theophil talking. Get Dalton Connect some more minutes.
Well, yeah. I mean, he got up to a hot start last year. He was kind of the talk of town. What a good shooter. And they kind of abandoned him, almost traded him. You understand, they almost traded him, and it's a little awkward. But, I think it's just you have to make use of him because him not playing, I mean, that's just killing his value. If eventually you're going to get rid of him anyway, I think you want him to grow, and I think he could be a good rotation guy.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Killing the value, killing the vibes, dude.
Right.
Derek Coates says hi. And speaking of vibes, we have Josh B says, "Yo, what up, fam? What's up, Josh B?"
It was interesting. Shout out Josh B, obviously. But he texted me saying that the bottom of his grid this morning is elite. Didn't share it. Maybe he wants to save his picks for the show, which obviously will come in handy. Let's see. Okay, 30 home runs. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Josh will probably get a kick out of this, but I think I could do that one blindfold. I mean, come on, 30 home runs.
Eyes closed.
Yes, dude. Eyes closed. Exactly.
All right, cool. Looking forward to the grid. Josh, did he give you a final score?
No, didn't give a final score.
So he must have, had a mess up somewhere.
So I kind of wanted to start with last night at the game, but might as well, if we're going to talk about that, go to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots. Top shelf. He scores. Captain with the overtime winner. That's the middle. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping. Rink Wellington made the full split save. Are you kidding me? Turn. Side of the net between the legs and they score. Filthy. David Pastrnak. The silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right, so this NHL segment is brought to you by Velvet Llama, premium canned cocktails crafted by NYC bartenders with a playful spirit. Enjoy their award-winning espresso martini with Italian espresso and chocolate notes, the crisp Mascot Mule with Nigerian ginger, or the spicy margarita with organic agave and jalapeno. These ready-to-drink treats are made with the finest ingredients. Grab yours at velvetllama.com and ride the smooth wave with Velvet Llama. So obviously, me, Alan, UBS yesterday. So it was my first time. The other two times I'd been to UBS, I did drive just because, from my place in Stanford, it's, about a 45 minute drive. So that's not too bad. But just wanted to have a couple, Tony, and didn't want to have to everything good on the sound?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. But just didn't want to have to worry about that later. So did the combo ticket from the Stanford train station
Mm-hmm.
to the train station outside of UBS. So what it is, you have to go to Grand Central, then go downstairs like we did for the Mets,
Yep.
for the LIRR. So did that, train to Jamaica, get out, and then that train, because sometimes it'll go directly. It's like the Hempstead line or whatever. But this one you had to get out in Jamaica. Luckily, it was like where the train opens up on both sides. The right platform was just through one of the sides. So I'm already there, ready to go. Only a couple minutes waiting. Train was packed from there going to Elmont. So overall, I think the total travel time they said was like, I don't know, 110 minutes or something. So, obviously it takes a little longer, but when you're on the way there, I think we always talk about it. It's like, especially with the surf sides, it just goes by quick. I was on Discord talking to Ernie and Josh and Chief. So it just flew by. So it was quick. So we get to UBS. I don't know. It was around like 6:15 or so. One thing that was a drawback that I was surprised about, and obviously, yes, any sporting event you go to, the drinks are expensive. $17 for just not even a tall boy, like a normal Surfside. Yankee Stadium, $21, and you're getting 2. So obviously that is like a ripoff. But the whole plan going into it was, all right, let's just have a bunch on the train and then just get one round at the game, and that was it. So that's what I did. But so the seats were in the 300 section. I posted it on my story. Great view, honestly. So you can't beat it. The price only $16. So stayed there for the first period. And then was able to go down to the 100 level, right behind the net there. Great view.
Okay.
And it was awesome, and was sitting there for both the Celebrini and the Schaefer goals.
That's sick, dude.
And let me tell you, I think soon, like I was telling you, I think it was probably 75% full last night. But with Schaefer, I think soon we're going to see attendance go up, interest in the team go up. I think he's changing things, and I think the Islanders got very fortunate to get that number 1 pick. And I know, comparisons, what good are comparisons, but just thinking about like a all-around defenseman, that has the offensive skills, like it almost feels like, it's so early, but it almost feels like a Leach that they got, like a Brian Leach. Like, dude, he's talented, man. So everybody was so pumped for him. They hang on, win 4-3. Very exciting at the end. They actually missed 2 empty net shots, which you don't see. So they had to like sweat it out. They do the icing. So then it's like 8 seconds left and it's right there. So you had to like bug out for a second, had the money line. But they win, and everybody was going nuts. So just the fact, just that was able to sit at the 100. Just seeing hockey that close, it really is so awesome. And it's a state-of-the-art arena. And I think despite, the Islanders, being a rival of the Rangers, and I've said this before, I think it's the best thing if they get good. They're a playoff team, and it's like, then it's like, I think it's always going to be everyone's excited to go to the games, but it's just going to take it to the next level if both teams are like, oh my God, prime Eastern Conference contenders.
Yeah, definitely, dude. I've always kind of had, we've talked about it, I've always had a little bit of a respect for the Islanders.
Yeah.
I've known, like, a lot of my friends were from Long Island or lived on Long Island at some point. So it was dope, dude. The Coliseum, the Islanders, right?
Yeah.
Like it felt like it was like a team that was like dedicated to Long Island,
Right.
So it was kind of cool. And obviously the orange and blue, the Fisherman, I always thought was a dope logo. I don't know like how you feel about it. Have you seen
no. I think all of their uniforms are sick, honestly.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, that was it was awesome. So, really enjoyed it. Like I was saying, we definitely want to go back, and Alan was saying too, he'd love to go to Rangers Islanders. So that's later on in the season. So maybe, we'll do that. But I was telling you this before the show. So, on the way back, it was like, I'd have to transfer twice. I think the train from Grand Central would have got to Stanford at like 12:20. And then it's like playing roulette, trying to get an Uber ride at that time during the week. So I just said, all right, I'll just get a Lyft. And they always, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but for long distance rides, Lyft is always like so much better, like price wise.
No, I haven't really.
It was like $25 cheaper or something.
No shit.
So I had to wait a while. I probably had to wait 20, 30 minutes, but it's a longer ride, whatever.
Yeah.
But I was asked by 3 different drivers that they'll just take me. They've been waiting here for an hour and a half. Oh, they could match the price. This one guy, one specific guy, asked me 7 times, come on, buddy, like just go with, and it's just like, dude, like I know, okay, whatever, we can set up in the app, But I don't know. There's something I don't like about
Right.
this. And if I ever am going to do it right, I'm definitely never doing it like not on the app. Like, so
Right.
you could just take me and throw me under the bridge. Like, we're
Yeah,
not doing
dude.
that. Okay. But it was so, like, I was getting pissed. Like, same guy. Oh, buddy, come on. Cancel it.
Oh my
Over and
God,
over
dude.
and over again.
Begging,
bro.
dude.
Yeah. No, I was honestly getting tight.
Yeah, it would be too, dude. That's kind of ridiculous.
And
Working
then
the streets, this guy.
when I finally got into the Uber, Jeep Grand Cherokee or Lyft, excuse me.
Okay.
Just solid guy. Talked to me for a second in the beginning, and then the
And
rest
that
of the
was
car
it?
I'd silence, which
Nice,
is what we
dude.
want. I can't stand it. A lot of times I notice it's like when I'm on vacation, because obviously, I mean,
Mhm.
that's what I'm taking the majority of the Ubers besides to the train station. You get these people that want to talk the whole time. It's like, where are you getting that? Like, I want
why?
to like have a full, like, why? Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Like, but so that was the only qualm there. And I think on the weekend I would have been fine taking the train back, but it's like, dude, I just didn't have it in me. It's
Yeah,
like 10
no.
something. It's like, why am I getting home at 1 when I
Right.
could be home in 45 minutes?
Yeah,
Like, I'm
dude,
just
that's true.
not gonna do it. But on the way there, definitely was solid. It's interesting, Tony. I kind of scoffed at the notion, but before the season,
Mhm.
you said that you thought they were pretty
Mhm.
parallel with the Rangers, and it's like, geez, I mean, after watching them last night, I mean, right now they seem better. I'm hoping that the Rangers can grow to a point, but it just the way they move offensively, I mean,
Mhm.
just so much more sound. I don't like what are the Rangers doing offensively? It's really
Oh my God,
annoying,
dude.
dude.
It is really annoying, and it's interesting because it's like I don't know. I feel like well, I guess we are in the world, so why? But I was talking about the before the Wild game. It's like what I was seeing was the Rangers defensemen not able to move the puck very well.
Mhm.
And it's like, oh, what do the Islanders have? They have Schaefer,
Yeah.
who is a defenseman who can move the puck really well. And what do you know? He finds the back of the net, and then it's like, oh, like their offense is moving well. It's because they're exiting their own zone with speed, like with pace,
Right.
So I don't know, man. It's tough. Obviously, the Rangers loss the other night was pretty gut wrenching. I mean, it's
Wasting
just-
another defensive performance, a
Yeah.
stout performance from Shesterkin. I'm sure Kenny did the 9 at
The
some
9,
point once they
dude.
scored.
And then speaking of, you're not scoring. It's
Right.
just the offense is just absolutely dead in the water. And it's like I don't know. It's one thing, if this is the first game against the Penguins, we're like, oh, all right, like fucking what's his name is just a good goalie right now,
Right.
Silov, whatever the guy was from Vancouver. But like now it's this is like what are we like 8 games into the season?
Yeah. I mean,
I said the other week, like we gotta wait, for after this weekend, it's like you can really kind of judge this team for what you can expect the first, 10, 12 games, and then you can kind of sit here and be like, all right, like they're like this is the significant problem,
yeah, and I have to tell you, definitely a little concerned about the Sharks game tomorrow because I mean the Sharks gave the Isles everything they
money.
can handle.
When was that third period goal that the Sharks had? Was it earlier on, like
right down the pipe? Dead nuts in the middle of the period.
dead nuts?
Celebrini,
dude.
his second of the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, that's tough. I mean,
yeah.
It's like, oh, they scored 3 goals. Like,
yeah, so it's like and then we're at home.
right?
Oh, dude, that Minnesota loss was just
Brutal.
so annoying. And it's like just bring up Peralt, and it's annoying he doesn't play. I think I was talking to JD yesterday. I was on a show for a little bit, and I guess the guy who got hurt, I forget his name. He's a center though. Is it Lobo or something?
What's his
Lebo.
name? Lebo?
Right, but he's a
Yeah.
center, so I guess
Yeah,
Peralt wouldn't replace him. But it's like,
No.
bro, like, why are we not just whatever? It wasn't a perfect like practice or training camp. Like,
Right.
why can't he? I think it's ridiculous for
I'm
him
sure
not
you
to
can
be up.
move people around too,
Yeah.
like
But right, I mean, aren't you like pissed that he's not up?
yeah, no, I mean, I guess I really haven't like looked into it too much in terms of like, I mean, has Sullivan been asked about this? Like,
I don't know. And then isn't Berard down too?
yeah.
I mean, what's the deal with that?
Let's see. Oh, there we go, dude. Rangers should promote Gabe Peralt. Hartford Wolfpack. Peralt impresses despite 3-game skid. So I guess he's doing well.
Peralt is.
Okay, here we go, dude. Hockey News. Sullivan lays out reasoning to send Gabe Peralt to the AHL. Oh, I guess this is from before the season then, right? Yeah.
So what does he say now that we can't score?
Which is October 4th. So, extremely excited about blah blah blah. Opinion NHL making job, create pathway. We think they had really terrific training camps. Certainly made an impression on everybody. These guys have the potential to leave a lasting impact on the Rangers. We're trying to make the best decisions we can to try and help that process and get these guys as close to pushing their way to the roster as they can. So it really seems like a bunch of nonsense, to be honest. Like, all these guys are great, but we gotta like do this first, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It seems like it's kind of vague and not necessarily responsive, right?
Man, they better fucking beat the Sharks. I don't you not feel good about that game?
No, not necessarily, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
it should be one of those where it's like, oh, okay, like we can get a couple of different guys on the score sheet, like, you know.
Yeah, you would think, dude.
I mean, you buy into it all, like maybe the extra day of rest that the Sharks don't have. They're on the East Coast trip.
Yeah, no. I mean, that does play a factor. You know,
Yeah.
they are on. You know, they're on the road here. And you know, they're not. It's not like they're a crazy good team.
No,
you know,
it just obviously Brini is
right, talented.
Yeah,
like they have talent, as you know, many players, many teams do have it on their roster.
Yeah.
But come on, dude. You know, it's like it's still the Sharks.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be pretty deflating if we're not able to beat them tomorrow. But I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, also, you know, from this Islander game, you know, Horvat's had a great start to the year. He already has 5 goals. Heineman has 3. You know, Schaefer with the 2 points. I love the energy that he's bringing to them. It's really crazy how that worked out with the small chance they had to win the lottery and they get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought Sorokin, you know, played well.
Yeah,
in between the pipes. Despite not having his best start to a season, he's got a 3.9 goals against. But I thought last night was pretty good.
Yeah.
And he had lost 3 starts in a row, but he's won his last 2 now. So
there we go.
We'll see if this gets him going in the right direction. I was just curious who they're
playing next.
No, the other tender. So it looks, I think it's Rittich, or no, they still do have Varlamov, but I don't know. Is he injured?
Let's see.
No. Okay, he is injured.
Yeah, knee.
Okay. So yeah, he hasn't even played yet this year.
No.
So yeah, and then what is it? So they will play Pollock's Red Wings tomorrow at home.
Oh, hey now.
So that's probably another inexpensive game for local fans to go to.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. So then just looking around the league, Devils now 5-1. Hughes the hat trick. That was a surprise. I definitely had the Leafs there.
That's right, dude. Down on the call.
Did you hear any highlights of it?
I heard his call, of the hat trick.
Could you give me something from it? Like the hat trick? Like what he said?
No. Yeah. It's over the middle and he scores! Hat trick!
Yeah.
Dude, literally, it was good. Dude, he's having a good time.
Yeah. No. Happy for him, honestly.
Yeah.
And McDavid finally scoring as the Oilers took overtime. I didn't think it was going to take that much, but scoring Wallman the game winner there.
Mm-hmm.
So Oilers take out the Senators 3-2. And then also, you know, the Penguins are now 5-2, which is surprising. You know, I know they beat us opening night, but then they had played a bad game or two. But here they are, 5-2. Crosby, you know, with a goal last night, 2 points for Letang. So obviously early, but they are playing well. The Capitals all over the Kraken 4-1. That one didn't surprise me there.
No.
As they look to back up what was a tremendous season last year.
Mm-hmm.
You had the Marchand tribute video.
That's right.
As the Panthers win 4-3 over the Bruins.
The tears.
So the tears for Marchand.
Brewers, I think. Or it's the Brewers. Bruins, I think, have lost 5 in a row now.
Oh, so they started out 3-0.
Yeah.
You know, so this is what they actually never Yeah, they never led this game, tied it twice. But Verhaeghe actually, final 30 seconds, the game winner there. So Florida's only 4-4. That was their first road win of the season. But Bruins, boy, it's just you think about that good team they had a few years ago, and then now that you don't have Marchand, it just doesn't seem like they're like headed in the right direction.
Yeah, no, not at all, unfortunately.
Or fortunately.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I know
yeah.
you always like the Bruins.
No. I mean, listen, I picked them a lot for our segment because they were winning.
Yeah, but they're not winning.
But they're not winning right now, no, dude. And like we said before, I mean, after 3-0 to start the season, Casey Middlestat looked like he was going to be a star. Obviously, Pasta picking up where he left off last season. You kind of thought like for a minute, Bruins fans, I feel like, and me even was like, like maybe they can kind of have a good season. And they still could, but obviously the 5 in a row, that's pretty tough, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you said, I mean, the fact that, Brad Marchand comes in, back to the TD Garden, tears, 2 assists, and the win.
Just no reason why you had to get rid of him. I mean, he's only going to play a couple more years. Like, why are you getting rid of him? You just the cap's tight. Yeah, the cap is tight, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like
no. I mean, I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, it is. It's a shame because I would imagine his jersey is going to be probably in the rafters at some point. I mean, the guy obviously gave up most of his career, won the cup there. So, I guess whatever, dude. We'll see what happens with the Bruins. I mean, they have some young talent, but obviously the reason why they're in this hole is because they've lacked the development of the young talent.
Yeah.
So
we'll
see.
The Kings, much needed win. Kemp in overtime in St. Louis. So they get their second win of the year, and I'm sure obviously it's been a little bit of a rough start, but I think they'll round into form. You would imagine the Ducks feel like they're one of the hottest teams in the league. 5-2 over the Predators. You look at this game, you had Terry finally get his first goal of the season for the Ducks, who are now 3-2-1. Nashville looking to rebound, with these veterans after a disappointing season last year. And I'm actually looking at this. Is Kreider, I guess, is injured?
Oh, is he really?
He didn't play. Trouba had 2 assists.
Chris Kreider sitting out on Tuesday.
See if there's any rhyme or
CBS
reason.
Sports here reporting illness.
Okay, so nothing crazy.
You sounded a little excited for a second.
Oh, and I didn't realize. So actually, they had lost their previous 2 games. I don't know why it didn't seem like that, but either way, I would not be surprised if they end up making the playoffs. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And then the Blue Jackets all over the Stars 5-1. Lincoln's like he's playing against the Rangers.
Crazy.
And then Jenner had a goal and an assist, but that's definitely surprising. Boone, yeah. And then the Mammoth, I believe I called that yesterday. The Mammoth beating the Avalanche just felt like I don't know. It was just one of those things like where you get all excited, the money line, and I think the Mammoth aren't bad. I mean, 4-0 at home.
Yeah.
And that place was rocking when I was there last year.
Utah, dude. It seems like too as they've kind of been giving an identity now of the Mammoth. People pretty riled.
Yeah. Dylan Gunther. He's had a good start to the year. What was that? His 4th goal was the game winner there. Nikas already has 5 for the Avalanche. Schmaltz for Utah also has 4. I think it would be good to see the Mammoth in the playoffs, and Vejmelka 30 of 33 between the pipes. So be interesting to see if they can make the playoffs, which would be obviously for the first time in franchise history. Vejmelka had been kind of an up and down last couple of years, but 4-1 so far, 2.2. A guy that we've always rooted for. What's your mother's name?
My mom says, "Hi, fellas. Good morning."
Good morning.
And she has a nice haircut. Got a haircut, last weekend.
From her.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When I was home.
It's funny. I wasn't sure if which it didn't look like you just got a haircut right now.
Right. No,
I was thinking what did you get a cut somewhere else? And it was like a facetious nice haircut.
Yeah. Then towards stuff, I'm sharing my cake with everyone. I have been. And Brian, if you want some, there's some pastries next door.
Yeah.
Post show.
Probably better opting out like it's the Cheetos bowl.
Yeah.
Because it's just always something, always something. What type of cake is it though?
No, it's like pastries, like the apple ring is over there, the crumb buns.
Hey, it's troubling. It's troubling. I gotta get to the gym.
Dude.
Like, come on, button
on, dude. Yeah, button it up, dude. Come on.
Man. So yeah, Rangers tomorrow, Sharks. Light schedule tonight.
Very, very light tonight. Dude.
So I think we'll just go heads up on the 3, but looks like one game on TNT, Red Wings Sabres.
It's tough.
Boy, so that's quite the. I mean, it's not quite, but I mean, it's just some travel in a short amount of time. Red Wings, Pollock must be tight. Your schedule, then to go to UBS tomorrow.
Yeah, that's quick, dude. Yeah, very quick, dude. Very quick.
Wild Devils. So the Wild hanging around from playing the Rangers the other night.
Yeah,
and then the Canadiens and the Flames.
Interesting.
Seems like the flame is extinguished.
At
this point. Boy,
dude.
I don't. Ever since I don't know. A couple of years ago, I feel like they had things right, and then ever since they got Hubert Dow, it's just been downhill.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
definitely. I guess if we could strike up the music and do an NHL Wednesday edition of the Frozen Frenzy, which is brought to you by Velvet Llama, doing all the games here, all 3.
Okay.
And you start us out here. What do we got?
All right, let's go, dude. We'll go to the first game here, 7:30. You said it, Red Wings, the road trip, Buffalo today, UBS tomorrow. But like I said, dude, Red Wings here, 5-1. We were saying Dylan Larkin, 11 points on the season, dude. Kind of a tough pick for me, to be honest, because like Red Wings, kind of the better team. They are due for a loss. I'm kind of a little high on the Sabres, as you know, Brian. But Sabres just are not looking great. So, I don't know, dude. Give me the Red Wings. Give me the shutout. Why not, dude? Cam Talbot, first of the season. And, oh, wow, Patrick Kane's injured? No way, dude. I didn't know that.
Yeah, a couple days, it looks like.
He will not play in the upcoming 2-game road trip, according to Ted Colfin of the Detroit News on Tuesday. That's tough. That's honestly kind of changed my decision now. Forget it. Cam Talbot's not shutting anybody out. Patrick Kane has no goals. Maybe Dylan Larkin scores one. I'm sorry, John. But give me the Sabres here. Lion has a shutout on the season, right? Doesn't get one tonight, but good offense by the Sabres. They win this game. I'll say 4-2. So give me Sabres over.
Yeah, and I hate to sound like I'm the guy that's copying, because I'm not. I was going to do it all along. This feels like one of those things where you get all excited, you go to the kiosk, and you're like, oh, I mean, the Red Wings are definitely going to win this one. But also, what's crazy is actually the Sabres are the favorites at -115. Detroit's 105. For some reason, the -105 always suspicious. This is the Devils Panthers from the other night. So definitely give me the Sabres. Say Thompson's been quiet. I'll say he'd go 2 goals and an assist. How about an emphatic win at KeyBank? And I think the Sabres win 5-2. So give me the Sabres and the over.
All right. Piggybacking off of that game, going to the next one. I guess I think we're a little out of order here. 7 p.m. though. We're going back in time. The Rock, you know the deal. Devils, Wild coming off of the win against the Rangers, feeling good about themselves. 3-3 on the year, which puts them at +115 tonight, Brian. Over-under is 5.5. New Jersey, last night, hat trick, win. We know the back-to-back. I'm going to say Devils are due for a loss, especially at The Rock, dude. Minnesota looking good. Kaprizov, 10 points in the season, split evenly, 5 goals, 5 assists. Matt Boldy with 6 assists on the year as well. I say Matt Boldy gets his 7th and 8th tonight in every play. Playmaker, second star of the game. First one, Gustafsson. Why not, dude? Shutout on the year already. Doesn't get this one, though. I can see a Jesper Bratt or Jack Hughes scoring one, maybe in the second at some point, but it doesn't really matter. Wild slammed the door, scoring 2 more unanswered in the third. They go on to win this game. I'm going to say 6-2, Wild over.
You know, I wanted to do that myself, but maybe Because the way you look at it sounds very good, but maybe that's too easy. And obviously the Devils have played well,
Interesting.
despite Markstrom serving up BP. But Allen in the back. Go to Daily Face. I'm just curious who's going to draw here. Allen has performed markedly better, 3-0. Markstrom 2-1, but 191 versus 389. And we go to the starting goalies and go down. Oh no, right there, Nico Dawes.
Nico Dawes. He's been there.
He hasn't started the game yet, though.
No.
That's interesting. But I like the way the offense looks.
Gone.
Huge. I don't know about a hat trick, but maybe he has another goal. Jesper Bratt as well. And I think the Devils win. I think a high score. I like the over. Devils win 5-4. Devils in the over.
All right, dude. Next game, third game, last game of the night. Dude, you mentioned the short slate on this hump day. You mentioned easy Flames hosting the Canadiens, dude. Montreal coming in here 5-2, 2-1 on the road. Flames, you mentioned extinguished, 1-6, winless at home. But hey, at least they've scored a couple goals at home. That's nice. Scotiabank, by the way, they are plus 105 home dogs. Over under 5.5 here. I feel like Montembeault, I don't know, hasn't had the best start to the season. Due for a good one, dude. And I think the Flames are going to get absolutely knotted at nothing, dude. So give me Montembeault, first shutout of the season. 24 of 24 saves in between the pipes. Nothing crazy. And then Canadiens, I guess give me Caulfield scoring in the second. And that's it. Montreal under for the third and final.
Kadri hat trick, including the game winner in overtime. Flames roll 3-2. Flames in the under, just like that. That is your NHL frozen frenzy.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I can't believe the slate is so light.
Yeah, no, it's
NBA opening night.
No, and then the NBA.
Are there only a couple games?
No, well, the NBA, there was only 2 last night, ton tonight. So maybe
that's why offset.
But then offset again, I guess, right? Because tomorrow there's a good amount, I think, I'm
pretty sure there's a good amount of hockey games tomorrow. Oh yeah, there's a ton.
Wow. Okay, right. And that's definitely why they do that. But hey, it is what it is, right?
The money.
So yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll talk more about the Rangers. But if we could go to the world of Major League Baseball.
What a play! Stop it! Yep. And Alonso cracks one of the Mets win the ball game. Out of sight.
And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Drove deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So we haven't got to talk about the baseball because you weren't here yesterday. What were your thoughts? The Blue Jays rallying late, winning that game, and what were your thoughts?
Hey, listen, I mean, I guess good for the Blue Jays. I mean, they really they played their heart out for the series, and obviously Springer, who had a great series, Vlad had a great series, Clement has a great series. The pitching was solid too. So I mean, I don't know, you got to be out a little bit to Toronto. I mean, they came up pretty big. The game itself. Obviously Springer, that home run in the 7th was absolutely huge, dude. And off the bat, I mean, just seemed like the Rogers Center was rocking. It seemed like the people really wanted that win for Toronto. And obviously tough season, tough end for Seattle. I mean, to kind of lose in that fashion, to kind of lose this series, they kind of got out of hand a little fast for them. I don't know, man. The managerial decision with Wu.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. I was talking to JD about this yesterday, and I was saying, either in that situation, I know I keep forgetting the guy's name, Bizzardo, I think. Josh Beal corrected
yeah, sounds about right.
But instead of going to him, sticking with Wu or going to Munoz. And I know it was the 7th inning, but it's like, I mean, that's the game right there. And Munoz gets out of it. You worry about the other 6 outs later.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was, and it's Is it
Buzzardo.
Buzzardo? Okay. But I think that was the problem right there.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I mean, I think it was, there was a manager mistake that ultimately lost that game. And we say it so many times, managers do not necessarily win you games, but they will lose you games. And that's, I feel like, what happened there. He managed too much management, I feel like he kind of was second guessing himself. Because like you said, I mean, it just seemed like either keep Wu in there or like bring in your closer.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that is a high leverage situation.
And I mean, we've seen closers go more than 2 innings in a do or die game.
Yeah.
Depending on how the pitch count had went. So, that seems questionable. I mean, the heartbreak for the Seattle fans, continues. But it is what it is. And bookmakers have made the odds basically 2-1 Dodgers in terms of the favorites over the Blue Jays. What's your assessment there? I mean, do you think the Blue Jays have a realistic shot? I mean, obviously everybody's expecting just pure domination from the Dodgers, but what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, it's clearly coming back against Seattle, that was really impressive.
Right.
So sure, I think they have a shot against the Dodgers. Do I think they're going to win and beat the Dodgers? Probably not.
Dodgers if you had to say right now.
I mean, it's tough because I can see Toronto taking them to 7, but I'll say 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Dodgers in 5, but for some reason, maybe things get interesting. The Dodgers have announced Snell for game 1, no pitcher for Blue Jays, but I would think they would go Gausman.
Right.
But it wouldn't surprise me like the home crowd riled up because they get the first 2 games in the last 2 games of the series that they could win game 1 and then kind of go from there. Just because I think the crowd is going to be nuts. But Blake Snell will be tough to go against. But that's a tough environment for him to pitch. He might be due to get hammered. I mean, he has a .86 ERA this year.
Yeah, no. I mean, he could, you could say he's due, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think signs really point to it. He just seems super dialed in. I mean, that's the one thing honestly about the Dodgers that seems way better than last year's starting pitching.
Right.
And they've been absolutely lights out, which is why I feel like a lot of people are, kind of pinning them against any other team right now.
Bo Bichette
will be back.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's big. But I mean, I don't know. Like, what are the odds this guy is going to come in here and hit the ground running? What he was out with a knee?
I think so. Yes, I think he got injured against the Yankees.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like sliding into home or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and it's interesting too. And Ernie actually, it's a good segue. Ernie says, "Let's go Dodgers. I want Kiki to get his 3rd." So nothing with Kiki for me. Kiki's a rat. I'm just kidding, but it's like, come on. Obviously, I don't like Kiki. Just because, Red Sox, Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, I agree with Ernie. Definitely let's go Dodgers. I think Josh B was saying, can both teams lose? But I forgot who else was saying it. Maybe Corey was saying that you can't want the Dodgers to win. I say nonsense, Tony. And I'm just curious your thoughts there. I mean, obviously for you, I would say you want the Blue Jays to win. But obviously it makes sense for me. Why the hell would I want the Blue Jays to win? Vladdy, like I don't want them to win.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Division rival. I mean, that's like saying you want the Braves to win, the Phillies to win,
right,
the Nationals to win. You don't.
I don't. No. I mean, it's I guess it doesn't really matter that much to me necessarily,
yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool to see Conforto get a World Series ring. I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, just for me, Vladdy in his face, no way. Not today, but
in his face.
So yeah, I'm hoping it's in 5. Would never want a team in my division to win. Fuck the Blue Jays. Exactly, Josh. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think they will. So at least that's something that we don't have to worry about. But I guess we'll see. Game 1 on Friday. And then he says I've dealt with it enough. With dealing with Patriots as Jets fan. Exactly. So that's why even though the Patriots haven't been relevant in years, you'll still want them to lose every game. Still public enemy number 1. Was there anything on Instagram or no?
No.
Spam comment?
No, just people who joined,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Rip
Roar, dude. Roar. Rocky, Rip Roar. Yeah, there we go. I don't know who this is,
from the past.
That is a blast from the past.
But what was I going to say?
I don't know.
No,
Blue
no.
Jays, Vladdy in his face.
No. That's we'll talk
divisional
more about that.
rivals.
They're not winning.
Jets, Pats.
No Jets, Pats. But I was just gonna say off-season plan. We've had actually a lot of debate back and forth with the Chief about getting Scooble, and I think they said it's the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the Mets really seem like the only guys that would be able to give him the contract.
Right.
But Chief is like so set on we have to get Scooble. Oh, we could give them back Rodon if they would want Rodon. Maybe they would, because obviously they're not looking to rebuild.
Right.
But I don't know. For me, I just feel like we need hitting. Like we don't need pitching. So it feels like he's a guy that it would make more sense for the Mets. But I mean, what's the deal? Like,
I would
package. I mean, it just if it's McLean and Tong, I mean, are you?
It can't be McLean. No, no.
No matter what, and the extension is agreed upon. Like you're just not budging on McLean.
No,
but it'd be kind of like tough, right? Like you would say, like I'm saying, if like the decision was up to you, would say no, but then in the back of your mind, you're like, geez, like Scooble's right there.
Yeah.
Extension. But I'm guessing you feel the same way too. The reason why I don't want to like trade Schlittler for him is like, well, he's 28, Schlittler's 24. It's like he has the best pitching years ahead of him. Scooble could have 5, but he could have like 3, he could have 2, and then you're gonna give him 8, 9 years.
Yeah.
Could blow up in your face.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's why I can't with McLean. I mean, he was the only bright spot, the brightest spot, I would say, out of those big 3 pitchers that came up, from the minors for the Mets. And it's like, I would trade them. I would trade Sproat.
So
Tong.
Sproat, but what if it was Sproat, Tong, Mauricio, and Alvarez?
That seems like a haul. That seems like a thick haul.
Well, it's because it's Scooble,
I'd
obviously.
stop at Mauricio.
But what extension agreed upon? Really though, that one's on your desk. Extension agreed upon.
But come on, dude. You're talking like 4 of your
no.
top prospects. Yeah, it seems like too much, dude.
Just interesting. I mean, also the thing the Mets got to keep in mind too, you roll the dice that somebody like the Yankees or the Dodgers doesn't make that trade and with the extension that you could just sign him in free agency next year.
Yeah.
But
he's going to be traded though.
No, he's going to be traded, but will he sign an extension with Boris as the agent? Boris doesn't usually do extensions.
Yeah, probably not.
But if the Mets had get him, I think he would do the extension because Steve would be like, "Oh, 9 for 9."
I mean, listen. At the end of the day, like if that is the package and that's like there's no leeway, like best offer. I mean, I guess maybe you have to do it,
but only with the extension.
Right.
Okay. So no extension, no trade.
I mean, yeah, kind of, right? Like,
but Tong and Sprout, no extension.
Tong, Sprout,
no extension.
No extension.
Throwing craps, or
I guess
you would do it just to have.
I guess
it's such a boost, obviously.
Yeah, and I mean, like, yeah, and the Mets need it. The Mets need multiple pitching. I mean, multiple arms.
Right.
And you would imagine that they would be able, Stearns and Cohen would be able to get the extension done,
Right.
I mean, they're business guys, So I guess, sure. Yeah.
And what if 2 for the contract if he'll only do 9 years? 9 years, call it 400.
Oh.
Otherwise, no deal.
Come on.
And the bank offer would have been.
Oh, I don't think so, dude. I
just feel like he's looking down at
9
the top
years,
of the mountain.
400 million.
Yeah, and he might want to actually do the extension now because you think about it. I mean, how much is his value really going to get higher from now?
It's not.
I feel like it's he says what the contract is right now.
Right.
What if he gets hammered next year, or not even hammered, but an injury, something?
Right. Yeah,
makes sense to sign a deal now.
Yeah, no. Again, it's very interesting because you would think that that's what he's thinking, but like we said, I mean, the Boris clientele isn't known for doing
soaking
that,
up
dude.
every second.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah, you'll pitch second half of the season. We want to get you the contracts.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. I feel like 9 for 400 is a little rich.
But then again, the deal's on the table. All you have to do is sign. And it's done.
I know, and it's like, dude, not for nothing. I mean, like you can't. Like I feel like all 3 of these teams, honestly, like don't want the other 2 to get Scooble, right? I mean, it's almost as much as that as it is bolstering your pitching staff.
I don't think
right?
the Dodgers will do it.
I think they will.
No, but I just think there's not. You have too many arms, And then no, but I'm serious. And then it's like you're going to trade prospects, and when it's like I just feel like you just don't need him. Like you think about the pitching, and yes, I was actually having this debate with Ernie and Josh yesterday with Ohtani, but let's assume Ohtani, because I was saying like they're getting all excited. I'm like, Ohtani's had one full season as a starter.
Right.
But if you have Ohtani, Snell, Yamamoto, Sasaki, and Glasnow, why the hell do you need to school? You know, I feel like you might as well just make the position players better.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the way I look at it with the Yankees. Like, we don't need Skubal. We need offense. I know it's a different situation because they just have everything already.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I just don't think like, throwing something else at you here. I mean, I just don't think Skubal makes sense for the Yankees to trade for. They don't have like an amazing system as it is, and I feel like their pitching is good enough, or you would do it.
Oh, for the Yankees?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I would try again. I mean, it's going to be rich contract,
but rich package.
Trade.
So then it's like, we're lacking
is it
offense.
Worth it, dude? Yeah. And
then we're going to have to trade Dominguez, Jones, and Schlittler. I don't want to trade Schlittler in this deal.
No, you're not wrong. I mean, again, just for me, I guess the only thing I would say is like, imagine if you did have Skubal and
with
like
Cole.
But even
and if you could trade Rodon's contract,
that
would be key.
That would be key. But even like in a season where you like this year where like Cole gets injured, like then you would have Fried, Skubal.
But I think you already have Cole, Fried, Schlittler, Rodon.
No, you're not wrong.
And then Schmidt coming back eventually.
So you think Dodgers doesn't make sense for it? So you think the Yankees won't go for it, and so you're saying that he's going to probably end up on the Mets?
Yeah.
Really?
But it's interesting. I wonder if it'll come down to McClain, because it's like having Paul Skeens right now, where, I mean, you're like not settling for a cent less.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if that's it, then he can stay in Detroit for the first half of the season.
It's interesting though. You think more value at right now rather than the offseason? Because if you trade him, then you can't read the extension, possible rental, but you sign him now, full season. What do you think, like the Tigers, in terms of their package? Were they better off trading him now or at the trade deadline?
I would say now.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, again, value now. And again, I mean, I would imagine, a team like the Mets eager to get some deals done in the offseason, right? Like, come on.
And I think
Ernie throwing some shade.
I think working at home today, a couple accidental L's. And he's called me Barbs, first of all, and says that I said they should sign All-Star, spend $900 million, now keep the kids, bad contracts. No, I think the message has been clear all along. I said, first of all, I'm saying not to trade for Skubal, Ernie. But also, I've always wanted to keep Jones and Dominguez. I'm just saying, in terms of free agency, we should be signing Murakami. We should be in on Tucker. And that's not $900 million, and those aren't bad contracts. I think I'm all for big contracts, but they have to be the right ones. And, just like I was saying to you yesterday, I just don't think pitching is, I think we're set with pitching. And, as good as Skubal is, the 9-year deal, I would rather have Schlittler. I just like that idea. All the control you have left with him, the fact that he's 5 years younger. I just think that plays so much better. I know, yes, Josh, the prospect suspects, but Schlittler really showed us something this year. So that's just my thought. And Murakami is the key, Ernie. Really need Murakami. Rise would be nice as well. And, we'll see what they do with Bellinger. And I'm kind of curious. I know we've kind of talked about this already before, Tony, but what is your thought for now, just for the Yankees, no Mets involved with this, but just if the Bellinger contract is about $200 million, do you think that the Yankees are better off not re-signing him? Because that's what my thought has been. I think that's just an overpay, and extending past 5 for 150 is a mistake.
I don't know. I think they should do it.
Sign him 7 for 210.
Yeah.
I just feel it feels like a bad contract for a couple years at the end. That, you know what I mean? Like Stanton, you're waiting on those last two. Bellinger could be the last 3 or 4. Because we've seen him fall apart. I know there were injuries, but I'm just saying, I don't know if he's a $200 million player.
I don't know. I think he is 7 for 210.
Yeah. So the deal expires when he's 38.
38, but that's $30 million a year.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's worth that in today's baseball. I mean,
Yeah, but I also though, do you really think the Yankees will pay that? I don't think they will.
Probably not, I guess.
Yeah.
What do they want 5 for 2?
No, I mean that I'm estimating
okay.
5 for
That's
150.
okay.
That's my guess, but I'm thinking his eyes are set on something more. I mean, he's basically 3,100 last year, and then playing Gold Glove defense in multiple positions.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
scarce market.
It is a scarce market. He's somewhat of a utility player, and he was a great bat, and he obviously really likes to be in the pinstripes. So I don't know. I mean, I think he's worth the 7 for 210.
But here's another interesting one. Would you rather have him sign the 7 for 210 with us or the Mets? And would you want the 7 for 210 for the Mets?
I would take him 7 for 210. Yeah.
I mean, probably play center.
Yeah, he could play center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Ernie thinks he's going to take less. I don't think so. Boris is the agent, and yes, he loves being a Yankee. But Ernie thinks he would take like 50 million less. I don't think so.
What do you mean 50 million?
And shout out Ernie, member for 4 months. Love you guys. Appreciate you, Ernie. You're the best, man. But he thinks he's gonna leave $30 to $50 million on the table. I say no way, Jose. What do you think?
Like
Arizona Diamondbacks 7 for 210, Yankees 5 for 150. What does he do?
I think you go with the Yankees, dude.
You think he's gonna leave $60 million on the table?
Yeah. What? No, you don't think so?
No. I think he would leave 20 million, 30 million, 60. It's a lot. I like him, and I'm just saying. I just think the contract might get a little crazy. That's my whole thing. I just want to be careful because I just feel like we've had these situations, Tony, where we're just like waiting for contracts to expire, and I hate that. And I know you've dealt with that with the Mets too.
Yeah, no, of course, dude. No, I mean, I understand that, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, again, like you're speaking about the offense and stuff. I mean, isn't Bellinger like a sure ticket to having some solid offense?
I guess I'm just looking at it as I want Murakami instead.
Right.
And then it opens up Dominguez and Jones.
All right. Then go for that, I guess, right? But I mean, Murakami's there's more of a market, I would say, for him.
Could you actually look because I'm confused about this posting. Just what is the projected contract for Murakami? MU and then RIKAMI.
$200 to $370 years.
10 for 225. And
yeah.
Is he
Bleacher Report.
And then I think is he 27?
I want to 25 years old. I want to say, Dodgers. Murakami. Oh, sorry. I thought he was 25. He's 25.
Bro, give me that contract all day, even if it's $300 million over the Bellinger deal. No, I know there's some risk associated with it. He hasn't played in the majors yet. But I just like something different, the chance to be a star, younger, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're taking a gamble, I suppose. More so with Murakami, just because there is a sense of unknown there of him coming over to the MLB. You never know how those things translate. Sometimes they don't translate very well. But I mean, the contract is better, right? What would you say, 5 for 200, 220?
Wait, for Murakami?
Yeah,
no, 10 for 225, but it could get up to 300.
Okay,
I kind of think it's going to be 10 for 300.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So I'm saying I would rather give him an extra.
That's such a fact. Yeah. I know, right? I mean, just the years.
And yes,
alone,
both would be great, but I just,
yeah.
Knowing the Yankees, it's one big contract this offseason. It's not two.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. It's not going to be two,
unless you trade Rodon, but I don't think they're going to do that. Godzilla 2.0.
Is that that Ernie says 350, 7 years for Murakami?
Murakami, yeah. I mean, obviously that seems a little high.
That does.
But yeah, I'm signing on the dotted line for it too. So I just hope that's the thought process. There'll definitely be some relievers we'll sign, and I would think a right-handed catcher unless they want to keep going with Wells and Rice. But I just think 2 lefty catchers a little ridiculous. Corey was saying, though, they love Ascara. I don't know why. Maybe because he was just an Uber driver and it's a good story, Tony.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
I was in the city on a job, like in this basement, going to the elevator. Guy tapped me on the shoulder. He goes, "Yo, man, you look just like Austin Wells."
Chief loves that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I hope he heard that, or
does.
he will hear that.
Oh,
That's kind of funny. But a combined 400. Yeah, I mean that'd be nice, Ernie. Let's see. I mean, no, I'm all aboard, Ernie.
all aboard.
So let's do it. Let's see what happens. I love the hot stove.
Approach the bench.
Anything other, Tony, than like the possible Skubal trade that you've heard for the Mets?
Unfortunately, not really.
Maybe Bellinger, right?
Yeah, but even so, I mean, I don't know. I feel like those.
Who knows?
Exactly, dude.
Smoke.
Exactly. I don't know. I feel like the hot stuff hasn't really been so hot, dude.
Yeah, season's still
So,
on.
yeah.
Right? I mean,
You know,
So,
it's just whatever, dude.
yeah, but it'll heat up.
Um,
We'll have some good discussions over the offseason.
yeah, exactly. We will. I'm looking forward to it, dude. It should be interesting to see what the Mets do, you know, with, you know, people available with Alonso too. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So he's saying 175 Cody, 225 Godzilla, call it a day. Yeah. I
If only it was that simple, you know?
me
Yeah,
up.
right?
Sign me up. But strike up the music, Tony. Let's do another edition of the Immaculate Grid, which is going to be brought to you by the Hirsch Law Firm. Good grid today. Good mix of teams. The Dodgers, the Twins, the Rangers, the Mets, the out of the U.S.
The New York
Josh B
Rangers
active, but I feel like we'll have some good ones, and I think I already
Hold on. Let's
have a good one.
I don't know. Did you see Josh with the scores on the bottom line? Did you see the comment?
Shoots and he scores.
He shot and he scored, dude.
Wait, what was? Go back. To
So yeah, hold on. He said it was a bunch of points. Oh, sorry. Comments here. Josh B. There we go. So from left to right, he says 1%.
Okay, I have
9.4.
I have the matching 1% for the Rangers. Mike Napoli. I
Mike
don't know if he
Napoli.
did that one, but
I don't know. 1%, dude. If I know Josh B, and I think I do, I want to say for the Mets and the 30 home run season, he probably went with Bonilla, which I would imagine is.
luckily we do have a way to check that. Bonilla's one.
It probably was 0.9 until you just clicked in by Bonilla. Now it went to 1%, dude.
God.
Come on, dude. We're dealing with fractions. Born outside the 30 states, born outside the 50 states, NDC. By the way, Josh B didn't give us a full score on the grid, by the way. He didn't do that.
No, he didn't.
Even though I asked.
And I do have it. Oh, it's going to go up.
Vlad Guerrero?
Nelson Cruz is 0.9.
Okay. Dude, if it's 1%, I swear to God. What's going on?
Too many tabs. I got a text that there's an optimum outage, but that is in Stanford, not here.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
The hell's going on here? Let me click it. Oh, there it is. Okay. You said Nelson Cruz.
Yeah.
0.8.
Okay. Wow.
Um,
how does that work?
I don't know, dude. I think this thing was just like glitching out for a second.
Okay.
Hold on, let me
Well,
refresh. It still says
Also,
0.8.
though, I guess you know what it could be, that people are doing
Voting
the grid and then
other
people, so that
people.
brings things
Yeah.
down.
All right. So Mets column. I know you like Hideo Nomo for Mets Dodgers.
Sticking more off the radar, no?
You think Hideo Nomo is not off the radar enough?
To be honest, yeah. I do.
Okay.
Actually, no. He's
Oh, wow, you checked it now? Oh, so now it's all good.
No, I don't know. He just seems like a familiar name, Tony.
0.7.
All right, like, geez.
And
I
then,
think I have it going up. I think I have it better for what you're gonna say. I think.
where am I gonna go?
We're gonna go Mets Twins.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Okay, so my answer, which comes up as a 0.9. Take a guess what my answer to this is.
Trevor May.
Gary Sanchez. 0.9.
Gary Sanchez is good.
Yeah.
Do you think Trevor May would be less than that?
That's
That's kinda tough, dude, right?
I'll rest on you. I'm not answering this question.
I'm not answering this question. All right, fine. I'm gonna go Trevor May. See what happens. 2%. That's all right, dude.
All right.
All right. What do you got? Dodgers born outside. We could do Alex Cora,
Alex Cora should be good.
right?
Wait, he's definitely born. Where is he from?
DR.
Okay. Nice.
Let's go, dude. I'm actually not sure if it's the DR. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. Okay.
Let's see. We have some comments, by the way. Mets, Dodgers, Sheffield. Oh wow, dude. Josh says Vinny Castilla for 0.4.
Which one was that for?
Shaking my head. I don't know.
Oh, for the 50 states?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Born outside with 30 home runs.
So
And he says he didn't finish it.
up to you.
Oh, he went Curtis Granderson for Mets with the 30 home runs.
Oh, I didn't even realize he had 30 with
the Mets, yeah, dude, 1 year.
So I have a 2%er on Maeda for the Twins. What do you think?
I like that one.
Yeah. For the born outside.
Yeah, born outside. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just looking at Mets, Twins, career. All right. Maeda. 2%.
There we go.
That's a good one, dude. All right, this is where it gets a little tough, I get. Oh, actually, no. Kevin Pillar, Dodgers,
Nice.
Rangers. There we go, dude. Bang.
Okay. We could have used Nelson Cruz. Joe Nathan is 12%. Okay. Like relievers, catchers. I think not Edwin Jackson. Not David Robertson. Rangers R.A.
Twins, R.A. Dickey. That is a good one.
Yeah, do that one.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
I think you're not associating with them. With those teams, you're thinking about the Mets.
1%.
Nice.
Bang, dude. 9.
Our best, or did we have 7?
I think we had 7 was our best.
Boy,
I'm pretty sure, dude.
if you think about how far we've come since we started this.
The 9.
And eventually when we get
dude.
the hockey grids going.
Oh, my gosh.
But, yeah, let's switch the music here and do the National Football League.
I saw the NBA one yesterday.
That we did?
Yeah.
I think we're going to do another one, too, after this.
All right, fine.
Spoiler.
Dude.
All right. So let's see here. So 20 touchdown passes in a season. So let me just think about this for a second. Don't want to do anything too obvious. I think for the Steelers, we got to do Tommy Maddox.
Tom Maddox. Steelers 20 passes.
Yes.
Tommy. 7%.
Okay. And then for the Jets, is it Vinny? Is it Fitzpatrick? Almost thinking Fitzpatrick.
Really? I would say Vinny.
Fitzpatrick's 5.
What's Vinny?
I don't know. No, Fitzpatrick. I think Vinny will be more.
There it is. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? No, dude.
Wow. Back channels.
I thought it
back
said
channels,
Fitzpatrick.
Back channels.
Gotta do back channels, dude.
That's bullshit. Get it out of here. Okay.
5%,
Tommy.
dude. Maddox.
And then I'm thinking about Jacksonville. Didn't you do it? I don't know if he did. Because Bortles was 33. Ernie's talking about Leftwich. We could do Minshew or Leftwich or Brunell. What do you think? Or but yeah, Bortles 33%. I'm almost thinking Leftwich, but I just want to make sure he threw 20. He had to throw 20 touchdowns. No, he didn't. Wow. Gotta check that. Okay, so it's Brunell or I'm thinking Minshew. I don't know.
You love Minshew, dude.
Well,
You want to do Gardner Minshew?
or it's either that or Brunell.
Brunell.
What do you think?
Mark Brunell?
Is that the guy?
I feel like that would be more so than Gardner, right?
You think Gardner will be more popular, you're saying?
I do think so.
Just quickly here. Okay, yeah, just super now. Okay, I mean, it was lower than Bortles.
What was Minshew?
I don't know. I actually can I? Oh, I can let us know. What's your guess on Minshew? If Bortles 33, Bernal's 22. Oh, I can't do it.
Then
But I could do back channel.
47. I'll do it. %.
Wow.
That's ridiculous, dude.
Yep.
Does no one think of? Are you the only person who thinks of Gardner Minshew?
I guess, right?
Yeah, you and fucking 2% of people.
Okay, so Jets, Bills. I'm thinking Ty Johnson. Yeah, do Ty Johnson.
3%. Nice, dude.
Okay, Jets, Falcons. We know Abraham. I'm gonna just think other running backs, cornerbacks, or maybe. Just trying to think. Backups we've had. Abraham's 14%. Let's see. So Bortles wasn't in Buffalo. Trubisky, Bills, Steelers. I feel like. Okay, I got a really good one. Went to St. Joseph's High School in Trumbull.
Hey,
I scrimmaged against him for Steelers Bills. I can't even believe it's this high. Tyler Matakevich. He's a special teams player. Was an All-American? What is high school? Is it All-American or
sounds about right?
All State? Probably All-American. But you look at it, absolute animal. Played running back, linebacker. Just an absolute tank. It looks like he's
Stratford
not on
boy.
a team right now, but that was a good pull, Tony.
Yeah, that was a good pull. Linebacker last year. Pittsburgh, dude.
Okay. Let's think about this for a second.
Went to Temple.
Oh, there you go.
I guess you guys don't keep in touch, huh?
Okay. Oh, nice. Bills, Jags, Matt Barkley.
Matt Barkley.
Nice.
0.7.
Okay. For Falcons, Jags, Dante Fowler.
%4.
Nice. Okay. Jets, Falcons. I know John Abraham. I'm just trying to think other backs. I feel like we had guys. Not Goodson. Wide receivers, tight ends. Boy, this one is tough. Nothing from Josh?
No. I think he said all his names were high.
Come on, Josh.
Josh B's high.
I don't know. I mean, did we do Abraham for 14?
What else you got?
I'm just trying to think to.
Michael Vick?
Oh yeah, but I think that's higher.
I guess, right? I would say so.
Steelers Falcons would be Vic too. I guess just do Abraham.
Abraham
John.
Abraham John. 14%.
Okay,
like you
and
said.
then Vic is 42, so we don't want to do that.
Oof. I wonder what he was for the Jets.
Backup quarterback.
29 for the Jets. Falcons, Steelers.
I mean, it might have to be the proverbial lookup spot. I feel like there's so many guys that I'm Vic, but it's Hay.
Michael Vick is too high. All right. We're going quarterbacks only right now, dude.
All right.
We have a name that you mentioned already.
Okay. When did he play?
2003 to 2012. You mentioned him before for another.
For the Jets?
No. Well, it's going to be
for the Jags?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Jags, I said Minshew, Brunell.
Oh, here's a guy too. Plays with Tampa.
Bortles. The guy who plays for Tampa. Wait, who did it? I mentioned.
Scratch that.
Oh,
you did mention.
Okay. And he played for,
and Ernie mentioned him too earlier. Look in the comments.
Oh, Leftwich. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, go with Leftwich.
Byron.
What did he get? 2%, 60.
60.
All right, solid. And I know this is a little out of our comfort level. You're probably going to have to look some stuff up. Let's try the basketball. Because the season just started. Okay. 10 rebounds a game per season. Okay, let's think about this for a second. I believe for the
Actually, I'll get out incognito. I need that.
If anybody's out there, the basketball, it's early sledding here. Tough sledding.
Early sledding.
Josh.
Josh B. Michael Theophil. We're looking for Spurs T-Wolves right now.
And I think it's gotta be for the Mavs. Yeah, for the Mavs, double-digit rebounds. My computer's just lying so much. Do Tyson Chandler.
Classic. Love that, dude. 57%.
Jesus Christ.
That makes sense.
Okay. And I guess, let's see. So the Clippers, Zubats. Think of others. Tyson Chandler probably would have been good for that one. Damn it. Okay. I guess just do Zubac for the Clippers, 17%, but we gotta just fill out the bid.
Zubac. Nice, dude.
Okay, so 10 rebounds a game for Minnesota. Just trying to think. I wonder if fucking computer, man.
Maybe you're in the business for new Mac, dude.
Yeah, it could be.
Let's go, dude. New phone, new Mac.
I'm starting to think about obviously Garnett. And I wonder if Gobert will be too high. I can't believe this is really pissing me off.
Rudy Gobert?
Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. My bad. So much easier on the phone. Fucking stupid computer. I'm just trying to think if there's anybody else, but Randolph.
Willie Randolph?
Okay, for Spurs,
Julius
Mavs
Randle?
do Michael Finley.
Spurs, Mavs.
At the bottom.
Oh, Mavs, sorry. 37%.
Jesus Christ. Well, I guess just do Gobert for rebounds since this is going to be like a 200 grid.
24%.
Okay.
Spurs,
Thaddeus Young
Mavs,
too.
Dude.
Oh,
Has he played with anyone else?
Thaddeus Young.
Spurs, Clippers?
No, but go back to it again. Let's just see. Okay, so Spurs, Clippers. Minnesota. Kings in Minnesota. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't even know why I even bother using my computer at this point.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay. Let's see. So, Kings and Mavs. Stojakovic. I feel like Stojakovic. Oh, no. He wasn't on the Kings. Let's see. Spurs, Clippers. Boy, this is oh, but I feel like I know this has got to be right. No? Fuck. This is crazy. Just think about other guys here. So Sprewell wasn't on the Kings. Not Gobert. Spurs in Minnesota. Conley. I mean, I guess if you want to start looking them up, I guess.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's just check the comments real quick, though. Spurs,
Young,
Wolves
Spurs,
also.
Okay, do that.
Spurs, Wolves. 3%, dude. Let's go. Spurs, Clippers, we're looking at now.
Do Kings, Clippers, Darren Collison.
Darren what?
Collison? You don't know Darren Collison?
Collison.
Yeah.
No.
Darren with 2 R's. Collison. Nice.
3%.
All right. So I guess look up this Spurs and Clippers. I think if anything will come to mind. Yeah. So let's see what we got there.
Let's see what we got there, dudes. All right. So without stating the obvious, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Because Kawhi. I'm trying to think. That wasn't a trade. No.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Oh,
what era?
boy. He played 21 years
Okay.
from 74 to 95.
No, I'm not going to get that. Unless it's not. No, scratch that. Hey, give me something recent.
All right, something recent here. Hold on, stand by. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, Jesus, dude. Not a ton of recents, not gonna lie.
Wow.
Other than Kawhi.
You know what?
Oh, I guess. All right, we got a center here.
Okay. Kings, Wolves, Dante DiVincenzo. Do that. Donte. It's fine. But the center. We'll talk about the center. What recent, active.
As recent as 2024.
Okay.
He played for Houston. Played for Dallas before that.
Not PJ Tucker.
No, cup of coffee there with the 76ers. Then played for the Clippers before that. In he looks like from 2017 to 2019, he played with the Clippers. Before that,
not Batum.
Detroit. Before that,
not
San
Harris.
Antonio.
Which
he's like a bit of a personality.
Clippers, Spurs, Steve Novak.
Spurs, Clippers,
also known as Hovax. Yeah.
Okay.
Who was your guy?
Boban.
Boban Marjanovic. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. 0.1.
0.1. There we go, dude.
All right. I guess do it for the Kings and Mavs.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Marjanovic didn't play for the Kings, right?
No.
Not Deshaun Stevenson. I think Collison probably played for them. But, let's see. Not Peja. Not Divac. Not Brad Miller.
All right. Interesting. I didn't know he played for Yeah. Oh no, I didn't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's see, dude. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let's see if we can get this guy here. All right. We got nothing from the peanut gallery. All right, this guy, dude, you may or may not know him, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I kind of recognize the name here. Drafted by the Cavaliers, second round pick in 2012.
Danny Green?
No, never played for them. Debuted.
Oh, but if he didn't play, then we can't use him.
What?
If he was drafted and didn't play? Oh, no, okay, with the Cavs.
Cavs,
okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
Debuted with Dallas. 3 seasons, 2012, 2013, 2014. Then went 3 seasons with the Celtics. Looks like there was a trade there. And then went back to Cleveland. Cup of coffee in Utah. Memphis. Phoenix. Milwaukee. Last season, Sacramento.
What position?
He is a small forward and a power forward. Right-hander out of Marquette.
All-star?
No. No all-stars.
And he's a
Not
2012 draft
one,
pick.
dude.
Jeez, I don't know if I'm going to... Damn.
We'll move on.
Yeah.
Let's see, dude. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Well, you do this guy who was drafted by Sacramento, second round, 30th pick, 68th overall, drafted out of Washington. Actually,
I know it is.
Who is it?
IT? Come on. I didn't know he played for Dallas. Could we just look up his stats, make sure he played for Dallas?
I mean, it's in here, right? Looks like Dallas.
No, but
one game.
definitely one game.
I'm fucking reading it, right? Yeah, one game. Looks like, I don't know, fucking, how many points did he have?
Okay. No. He's good. Let's do it. Great.
Oh.
Those are the type of things that win you a grid. 169.
169,
But
dude.
listen, we
Nice.
completed a basketball grid. That's the important thing. Nothing like a good grid. That's for
right.
sure. So yeah, couple things. Ian Josh B. Rao that we got it. Thanks for all of his help with the other grids.
Jay Crowder, by the way, was the other guy that I was talking about.
Oh man, should have got that.
Sorry.
But yeah,
Michael would have gotten that.
We are finally back on the course. I know Josh B wishes he was there. The Bank of Utah Championship. How about that? The Black Desert Resort. Obviously, Tony, me and you have been talking about this. Irving's, Utah, or Ivins. Wow, I keep saying Irvin's. Ivins, Utah. This is the second edition of this tournament. Matt McCarty won at 23 under, so obviously player friendly. 3-shot victory over Steven Yeager. Prize fund is $6 million. 7,421. And I think the temperatures actually should be pretty warm if I'm not mistaken. But watching coverage of this tournament last year, I mean, it looked absolutely impeccable. I mean, no other way to say. So I think it's great because I think this was the first ever PGA Tour event in Utah.
Black Desert Open in 2023. It immediately took over the spot as the best course in the entire state of Utah. Black Desert also continues to go up the rankings for one of the best golf resorts in the country as well. In October of 2024, the PGA Tour will begin coming to Black Desert annually. In the spring of 2025, the LPGA Tour will do the same. So today's round is actually the first round that I ever played at Black Desert. I have played 4 or 5 rounds since this date. However, this was back in February, and I wanted to wait until it got closer to the PGA Tour tournament to upload this video. But these shots that you're seeing, these are the first time that I ever saw the golf course as well. So I was learning a bit and made a few mistakes that I probably wouldn't make the second time that I played this course. The first hole at Black Desert is an uphill dogleg left par 4. And it is a long hole, and so you've got to make sure to take plenty of club off the tee. I'm only hitting a 4-wood here, and I hit it good. Yeah, I realized I had way longer into the hole than I really should have. I should have just hit a driver. You can play this a little bit left of that bunker that you see from the tee box.
To go off of, Tony, but boy, and don't you want to just go play there right now?
I do, dude. It's looking pretty gorgeous.
You think Michael? This is definitely a pure call, maybe with the NBA.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's a little bit behind though. We'll see. I'm patching you through here with the grid, dude. We'll see.
The grid. Josh B talking about muting the video.
Oh wow, I thought I did have it muted.
But how? We didn't hear it, how did he?
Right.
Yeah.
And then I think Michael hung up.
So maybe he maybe he wasn't thinking.
Oh, now he's calling back. Mike, you there?
First time, long time.
Wow,
what's going on, brother?
What's going on, dude? How was the Islanders game?
Oh, it was awesome, man. Absolutely awesome. I was mentioning before, last 2 periods, I was able to sneak down to the lower seats. So had a great view and saw 2 of the young bucks, as Tony would say, score with Macklin, Celebrini, and Schaefer. So to see 2 former number 1 picks like that scoring, tight game, it was awesome.
That's awesome. I was just calling big Knicks game tonight. Cavs, Knicks, both retooled, rejuvenated. But I'm going with the Knickerbockers. Really pumped for the season. I think Coach Brown is going to bring a good element of surprise offensively that we've been missing. Honestly.
Dude, I hate that I don't remember this because they were playing this on the Fan this morning. Some former player, I think with the Lakers, was saying that like he tries to be too nice of a guy. I don't know if you heard that. It was on some podcast. I don't know if it was with Steven Jackson or something.
Oh no.
I'll try to find it, bro, because I just feel like it's something, you know what I mean, regardless of whatever they were saying. I just feel like you get riled for those type of things.
I do get riled for those. But yeah, did you guys see any of the games last night at all?
No. How was it being back on NBC? Sick or?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think it's sick.
Was Tirico on the call?
No, what was the funniest part of it all was Chet Holmgren showing off his ring to Melo, Vince, and T-Mac.
Oh, that's funny.
Because they're all ringless. Their faces looked like, damn, that should be me.
Did was Michael Jordan there last night or no?
I don't know. I didn't catch it, but he was in the commercial that they did. You know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be there. I don't think he. I don't know if he was, but a lot of games tonight. I'm looking at it right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, why you got like a pick of the night, dude, or something? What do you got over there?
12 games. I'm going Knicks over Cavs.
Wow.
And I'll give you 2 of them, and then we're gonna go. That's the early game. Oh my gosh, 9:30. I think people should watch on ESPN. Spurs Mavericks. Those are the 2 games to check out tonight.
Okay, yeah. No, we'll definitely check that out. Rangers off, light hockey slate. So we'll definitely give it a stab, Michael. Absolutely.
With the atmosphere as dope as the Garden.
Right. No, exactly. No. I thought you were saying there's no atmosphere as dope as the Garden. So obviously no. But what I will say is I think that number 1 pick Schaefer, who scored last year, is bringing a sense of optimism, positivity to the fan base. So I wouldn't be surprised if even by year's end, especially if he ends up winning Rookie of the Year and plays well, that place gets going and packed. And, it's probably 75% full. But the people are there, they're riled, they're into it 100%. But it's just like the Garden, it's a solid every time. You know what I mean? So nothing, Michael, is the Garden. But it's a great place to watch a hockey game. So I highly recommend anybody who hasn't been to UBS. It's definitely worth checking out.
They're back at the old place or no?
No. This is an arena that was built in 21. So it's like its 4th season.
In Brooklyn, right?
No. This is
Brooklyn?
No. So they were at Barclays for a couple of years, but this is right next to Belmont Park in Elmont, New York.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a good time. So, but yeah, definitely looking forward to going to a Rangers game. Let's get some more scoring first at home before we could do that.
That would be nice, dude.
We should go as a group to the Islanders game since it's so cheap. Like,
Yeah.
all of us could go.
Yeah, I'm down with that, dude.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, there's
I'll
plenty
go.
of opportunities. So we'll plan it soon, Michael. But yeah, thanks for the call, bro.
Yep. Peace.
All right, see
Peace.
ya. And then Josh getting a kick out of it's warming up. First time, long time. Michael is right.
He
the
hopes he
Knicks.
is.
And yeah, he's riled for the Knicks. Who are you riled for, Tony? For the Bank of Utah championship?
Kind of tough, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I feel
Right.
like the pool of players obviously is we're in like this fall period here, right? Yeah, isn't top notch, but I still think the level of play will be pretty high.
Right.
A lot of people love Thor Bjornsson because he is probably the most talented golfer, I guess, in this pool. But I don't know, dude. I think I'm gonna go for my winner here. I'm gonna go with Steven Yeager. You mentioned, runner-up last year, held the lead for 36 holes. And I feel like that, with his ball striking capabilities off the tee, approaching the green, great all season. He's looking to hopefully, tighten it up, really button it up around the greens. I think he can honestly handily take this tournament here, this championship at the Black Desert. So give me Steven Yeager winning this one. I'm going to say 22 under. Mentioned the weather's going to be nice. And I guess if I had to pick a sleeper here, give me Carson Young. The young guy here finished 11th last year. Has tremendous work off of the tee. Putting is amazing. It is his iron work that needs some work, which this course relies on a lot for success. But you know what, dude? At Sanderson Farms, Carson Young gained 6 strokes approaching the green. So obviously those wedges, those short irons have been working pretty well for him. So I would say he'll be my sleeper, and I would say a 24 under for Carson Young.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Why not, dude?
And I was looking at, I think last year it got a little steamy. The highs are only in like the mid 70s, so it should actually be, perfect golf weather.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go with Jason Day. I just feel like he is, the most talented golfer in this field. Hasn't done a ton of winning recently. But I think this sets up for him well. So I'll say Jason Day will win this one at 22 under par. Damon as the sleeper, hammered. I would say if he wins,
Utah.
Maybe a hailstorm comes in and he'll win at 15 under. If that happens. But I'm looking forward to this. One of my favorite fall events. So that'll get underway tomorrow. But it'll be later with the time difference. So I don't think we'll get to do anything until the leaderboard update on Friday. So yeah, excited for that. Crazy. Golf season. It's before we know it, it'll be the Century, Hawaii. I don't even think they've decided on a course yet. Because remember the water situation at Kapalua.
Oh yeah, that's right, dude.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens. You think the Knicks handily over the Cavs tonight, or?
I don't know for sure. I don't know. I mean, I guess my instinctive gut would tell me like, new coach, grace period, adjustment periods, give him a few games to get things under their belt.
So, facetious, Cavs by 10.
Right? I would think so. Cavs are good.
Mobley, I'm a fantasy team.
Come on, dude. Right?
Let's go.
Nope. So yeah, I mean, I would say, unfortunately, maybe the Knicks don't win tonight. But you never know. I mean, it's a home opener, the Garden. You have everyone coming over from Stout to go watch the game. So yeah, maybe everyone's gonna have a good time. Maybe the crowd, the roar of the Garden, the world's greatest arena, could get the Knicks the dub. Spike in the crowd. Maybe Ben Stiller is too. Who knows, dude? Stiller, big Knicks fan.
Wow.
What do you got?
I'm going to say Knicks, Brunson, 50 points to opening the season. Everyone going nuts. So I think Mike Brown, I know there's reports of him being too soft as a coach, but I think he'll vibe well with the players. And And I could see Cat having a big game as well, maybe a 20-10 spot. And I think the Knicks roll. I am gonna say 125 to 120, something like that. So it'd be Knicks in the over.
Bang!
And then a classic 2 overtimes last night between Houston and OKC. Shy hitting those game-winning free throws with seconds remaining, spoiling KD's debut for the Houston Rockets, and wasting an effort by Sagoon. 39 points, 7 assists, 11 rebounds, 5 3-pointers. Shy, I think, only had 3 points at the half, finished with 35, 5 and 5.
Very nice.
Holmgren with 28 and 7. So the defending champs off to a good start. To Michael Butka's dismay, the Lakers drop their first game to Golden State.
Where is
119-109. He sent side texts, but he hasn't showed up in the public sphere in a while.
He's laying low.
Yeah, he's laying low. The heat's on him. So yeah, I mean, really, disappointing for the Lakers here. They were down 1.5, but outscored by 10 in the third. That kind of did them in. Steph had 23 for the Warriors. Jimmy with 31. And Luka 43 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists, but 2 of 10 from 3-point range. Want to get a little more efficient there. DeAndre 8 and 10 and 6 in his Laker debut. So Austin Reeves also had 26. So yeah, we'll keep it out in the NBA. The fantasy helps, a little juice. And I definitely would like to see the Knicks, make the finals finally. That would be nice. So maybe they will. We'll see. And then, other than that, your favorite topic, you had the college football last night. Kennesaw State, 45-26 over FIU. Western Kentucky, overtime, 28-27 over Louisiana Tech. Kentucky. 2 games tonight, 1-5, Middle Tennessee State at Delaware. Delaware hanging 9.5 here, 55.5. I'm going to say Delaware and the under there. I could see them holding them at bay. And for Delaware, their quarterback, Nick Mianucci, I guess is how you would say it, from Midland Park, New Jersey.
No way, Midland Park.
There you go.
He's losing.
There you go.
No, over.
And
5 picks.
He's had a good season so far. And then also the other game, Missouri State, New Mexico State.
New Mexico's winning that one.
3. No. So the line opened at 2.5. It's at 1.5. New Mexico State favored. But when in doubt, go with the home team. Go with Fife, Logan Fife, the senior quarterback, doing pretty well. Transfer from Montana and Fresno State. More exciting matchups.
He's
on
just
Thursday,
there to party,
Friday, and Saturday.
He's not there to win games.
But that is it, Tony. I know you were hanging on for dear life there.
It's not that bad.
And
I mean, come on.
Is there gaming corner tonight?
Gaming corner tonight. Not sure what we're gonna play yet. I think we're gonna go back to maybe an older Call of Duty, maybe like a World at War or something. Just get something different going.
Okay. So 3 Amigos again?
3 Amigos, 7 p.m. Snacks,
Luigi's
gaming. I don't know. We'll see what happens, dude.
Yeah. Play it by ear.
Yeah, I guess we will play it by ear.
No, you know what I always crack up about just on the way out here, but the play it by ear. Like you ask somebody to do something. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll play it by ear. Like, why don't you just say fuck no?
Yeah, just say no. Yeah, play by ear. Then no. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Nice,
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, man. But great show today. Really appreciate everybody who tuned in and continues to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives on the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay in costume, the merch at downtime.tv.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games, and we will see you mañana.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.